They say your 20s is a time for momentum and to get your shit sorted, but they also say you should live your life before you have too many responsibilities. Most people don't waste their 20s because they're working too hard or partying too much. I didn't change my life by trying harder. I changed it by removing the need to be liked, included, or understood. And it wasn't until I started saying no that I was able to decide the people that I spend time with, how I train, how I eat, and the environments I put myself in. In the next few minutes, I'll break this across 4 areas. What's strange is this: saying no didn't make my life seem smaller or wasted. It actually silenced everything and made me listen to what I truly wanted. So I was with this chick after high school and we'll do everything together. We started off by running as exercise and I really enjoyed it. But then we started going on movie dates and we started going to the beach, seeing her friends at bars, clubs, house parties. And I started to lose interest in those activities because what I originally wanted to do was be fit and go on a run. But I thought that by saying no, I would lose her. But in actuality, it made her want me even more. When I started going to uni and I was hanging out with a whole bunch of other people and I was more focused on training and fixing my life, and then she kept texting me and wanting to do stuff together. So saying no doesn't actually make you lose people. It's just the fact that those people benefited from who you were in the past. And so when you set new boundaries or you want to do different things, then they feel like they're losing you. So it's actually a compliment that people feel threatened by your removal, because it means that in the past, you were an awesome dude. All right, now I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. I have never had alcohol ever in my life, but my friends will party all the time. They'll have beers, they'll do goon bags, and you know, all the stuff that teenagers do. I wanted to fit in. I wanted to try to be normal while keeping my purity. And it was a challenge. I was the only person at the party that didn't drink. And it feels lonely at first because I wasn't invited to parties, but then I'll message someone and I'll just slide in and just be like, hey, let's go. But then eventually I just got tired of that and I was just like, okay, let's go work at Coles instead, get some night shifts in, and let's create some TikTok videos and try to become a fitness influencer. When you outgrow people, you're not actually betraying them. It's just a side effect of choosing the right direction. So after ditching all my high school friends and becoming a viral TikTok calisthenics influencer, COVID struck. And what's awesome was everyone was stuck indoors. They were either playing games, jacking off, smoking weed. And suddenly so many people were interested in calisthenics because the gyms were closed. The only thing that you could do was train at home or at a local park. And now me and my high school buddies were all doing stuff together now because we had a shared interest because of the environment and situation that we were placed in. I mean, just because I don't party with them and I don't drink doesn't mean that I wasn't a good person, and it doesn't mean that they weren't good people as well. In fact, me choosing my own direction actually benefited everyone in the long term because now they're training and they're living active lifestyles, whereas in the past they were stuck. So stop people pleasing and start heading towards a direction you want, because if people like you as a person, like in here, then they'll follow you as well. Brother, if you're listening to this in your 20s, you have to train. And the reason why is because inconsistency and the lack of discipline is the ultimate enemy. You think that training should fit around your life because you work a 9 to 5 in a fancy little office. But in my experience, training is the anchor, and every single thing that's around your life just fits with training because it's your thoughts put into action. It's discipline manifested. So the first thing that you do when you wake up is you hit your alarm. If you don't hit your alarm and you snooze, you're a bitch, all right? But that's a form of fitness because you're doing something and it's gonna actually provide a benefit to you short term or long term. So if you think about the pain of hitting your alarm and getting up in the morning, fitness is just that repeated action, but then you're just putting in muscle breakdown with it and you're developing an awesome body as a result. Fitness is just simulated pain that you decide to do because you want to be a better person physiologically. And don't get me wrong, I skip days when I'm on holiday. Like right now, I'm in Bali, and when I went to Uluwatu and Ubud, I didn't train at all. But the one thing that keeps things consistent is if you just make training fun. Because if it's fun and you genuinely enjoy it, when you come back from holidays, when you come back from that work trip, then you're just busting to go back into the gym or to the calisthenics park and hit more sets. The one thing I do not get is people that treat fitness as a chore. I think it's just stupid because it's a part of you. Like, this is my body, this is my mind, my thoughts become actions, and consistency is my identity. So you actually need to just say no to that inner bitch, tell it to shut up. I know it's gonna take a little bit of time for you to go from push-ups to handstand push-ups, but trust me, once you can do handstand push-ups, your confidence goes up, you start getting girls, you're no longer thinking, oh, after work I have to go to the gym, oh, it's so boring. When I was working in the office in Sydney, I couldn't wait to train. During work, I'll just do handstand push-ups in the office. And this goes with other skills like muscle ups, planche, front lever, whatever calisthenics stuff you're seeing on Instagram. Oh, and by the way, if you want to do calisthenics and you want me to help you, then go to onebodymovement.co. When I was in high school, all my mates would just go to the canteen and get crappy foods like lasagnas, donuts. This stuff is so bad for you. School will be like, yeah, eat healthy, eat greens and stuff. They don't really tell you how shredded you can actually become if you stick to a caloric deficit, and like how awesome you can actually feel when like a place serves nice food. Like now when I'm in Bali or when I'm in Gold Coast or wherever, I know what foods to order. And I know that like in high school, the whole experience is going out with your mates after school sports and eating KFC, driving through McDonald's after a night out. But bro, once you experience eating something healthy for at least 1 month, then trust me, you'll never go back. You just have to try this once. Say no to all fast foods, to all processed stuff. Try a clean diet for 1 month just to understand what it's like. You don't even have to do a bodybuilding competition or to stick to this diet for an entire year. You just need to try a clean diet at least once, just so you know what it feels like. But you gotta be careful, because once you eat healthy for a long enough time, then everything that you eat that's unhealthy, you'll actually feel it. But I'm just trying to say that people have never actually felt what being healthy is like, because the parents, they don't know anything about that. They just give you cereal, they just give you pizza for dinner, and they call it a night. So please, just say no for 30 days. When it comes to food, that's just one example. But I feel like it's a really important one, because putting stuff into your mouth, metabolizing it, and having an awesome body is of the utmost importance. You don't know that this stuff is not normal until you try something that is actually good. But then again, I'm in Bali right now and I'm eating out with mates all the time. But the stuff that I eat at restaurants, I make sure that it's of a high quality, and I'm not just ordering pizza from the menu, I'm ordering fish instead, because it makes me feel good and I like it. I can still enjoy a meal with my mates without feeling guilty or them being like, oh, you're on a diet. Because the food that I order is like the same price as theirs, but it makes me feel better. And they can just enjoy the food, and I'll take nibbles of theirs if they want me to try it. But you don't have to be someone completely different just to eat nice. So yeah. The world is actually gonna fuck you up. You think that if you're disciplined, then your environment won't matter. And I see so many people think like this. They're studying for the high school exams, or they're trying to do university, or they're just trying to do their work and start their business, but they're doing it at the parents' house, and everything that comes out of mum and dad is just toxic and negative and not congruent with their goals. And they're just like, oh, I'm disciplined, so I just sit through it and I'll filter out everything they say. But no, your environment is stronger than your will. Because I felt like that every single day. I'll tell my mum and my dad that I'll be a calisthenics influencer and I'll make money online and not work boring ass jobs like them. And they'll be like, no. Look at me now, right? But when I was 21, I had to move out of the house. I lived with my friend, and that was when I was able to focus. But My environment then was still shit because I was waking up so late because I didn't have any other people that were waking up early and going to the beach and going for a swim and then walking and then doing this routine. So it was a step towards the right direction, but it wasn't enough. So then I moved all the way out to a different state, went from Sydney to Gold Coast, and that's when I moved in with 3 other housemates that were all doing the things that I wanted to do. Calisthenics, waking up early, eating clean foods, and we even started a calisthenics brand together, made a podcast. Content creation wasn't something that people thought was stupid anymore. It was something that was praised within my environment. I met people at the park like Mitch Little, like Matt Butters, and they were in places where I wanted to be. They were literally online coaches. Matt Butters and I were like setting challenges for each other. If I got more followers than him at the end of the month, then he would shout me food. And if it was the other way, then I would shout him food. The living situations that you're in right now is like a fucking cage. You're juggling everything with work, and then you have to do your own studies, start your own business, create your content, and you don't actually have any structure or rigidity. And it's not because of you, it's not because you're not disciplined, it's because the environment around you doesn't allow you to do the things that you want to do. If your environment requires willpower, then you're already in the wrong place. Look at me right now. I'm in this villa in Bali and I'm making a YouTube video, not because I'm disciplined, but because yesterday I was literally at Hamza's house, at his house party. Hamza, and he's a YouTuber. And there's also Cass, who's also a YouTuber, and they've got millions of subscribers. And I was sitting there being like, what the heck? They're making 100K per month, and there's just me. But your environment is stronger than your will. I was a little bit insecure, and I thought there was something wrong with me, but then I realized if I'm in the same room as these awesome people, then I'm doing something right. So that's why I picked up my camera and I'm talking to you guys. Your environment will always beat your willpower. So yeah, you're not being extreme for saying no. You're not being antisocial. This isn't a selfish act. You're just being protective of your energy. If people want to fight against that, it's not because you're doing something wrong, it's because they actually like you and they want to protect the person that they once knew. And the crazy thing is, you don't need to fix your whole life. You just need to start saying no once. And I've made a community that's saying no to society. I call it the one body. It's everyone that has the same mindset as me, put in one place, and we just all support each other. So if you want to join it, go to onebodymovement.co and I'll see you in there.